Right, time for an update video on the van. Last year was chaos. I kind of ran out of time before the van had to be registered as a motorhome with the insurance company. So I basically just got everything done as quick as I could so I could get the photographs done. And then once it was done, the idea was to go back and redo things how I actually wanted them. That didn't really happen. The van was usable and we just started using it. And to be honest, it's been great, but it needs a real tidy up and a lot of little bits just redoing and sorting out. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'll go through the van and show what's been done since last time. I mean, a lot of it is completely done. So up here you've got wardrobe. Control panel's hidden behind it. Everything can just be switched on and off. TV aerials in there, and all of the electrics are out the back. Now that's one of the things that needs finishing, the inside of this cupboard, and it needs a perspex door putting over the front of all of the electrics. I mean, it's hardly a major thing, but that needs doing. Below that is the fridge. Fridge is behind the door. This van hasn't been used since October, so it's going to be a mess. I moved house and just haven't had a chance. Yeah, fridge is hidden behind the door, and again I just fitted it fast to get it into place. Now it's a Vitrigo fridge, compressor fridge. Firstly, it's absolutely brilliant, but I didn't put enough ventilation in, which means it spends too much of its time on. I've spoken to Vitrigo, Penguin, the UK importer, to get some ideas about what to do on this, and they've told me what they recommend for the air in, air out, where you should put it, that sort of thing. What I thought might be interesting is to do a test on this, which I'm going to do a video on, showing it with the ventilation it's got now, which isn't a lot. Then one with their recommending settings, which would be 120mm in air and 120mm exit for air. It's going to exit into the bathroom, by the way, and it's going to come from the front. And then I thought I'd positive pressure the air inside by putting a fan on the intake and just like run the fridge for a couple of hours each time and just record how much of the time it's on and how much of the time it's off. I mean, I couldn't find any information on this, so hopefully that'll be interesting to somebody. What else have we got here? I mean, that's the toilet door. That's where the cassette goes. It's not in there at the moment, and that needs a clean as well. Great. And then above it there's just the cupboard. That cupboard can be opened from both sides, from in the bathroom and from outside. I'll show you why in a second. Next to the bathroom. Bathroom worked out pretty well. This is wanted the mirror. Again, it's not completely finished. Little stupid things like I haven't put caps in there. Bigger things like I haven't actually put the shower curtain on yet. I've had it for months, and the shower curtain will cover the screws as well, which are the back of the TV mount actually. But I mean, the shower works really well. Nice shower tray in the bottom there. Set for toilet there. Couple of hooks on there for towels. And the back of the cupboard there. And now the reason it's done like that is because obviously in a small van space is a premium. So what I designed this van to do is the door to open flush against the side of the unit, and then a curtain will be on here and pull across to here, and that'll make this whole end of the van a dressing room with a sink in it. That's the idea anyway. Got to get around to doing that. Right, to shut that up. Right, talking of the sink, kitchen area is working, but again I've just not finished it. all the sides and the fronts and that are ready. I've got all the drawers, I just haven't fitted them, and I just chucked a little unit in place. The only one I did do is I made up a drawer at the bottom there for all the dog stuff, but I haven't put any of the drawer fronts on yet when I've got them all. I wasn't sure what to do with the work surfaces in here, so I just made some MDF ones to sort of tide me over. I'm 99% I'm going to have them made in the same stuff as all of the rest of the doors, just with a flat edge, and I think that'll look quite nice. The sink, I do like the sink, let me show you this. The sink's a Thetford sink, it comes with a chopping board and, you know, drainer and all that, but what I liked is this little thing. Hooks on the top there. That's not a bad little space saving device. Just, you know, a couple of plates, couple of cups, that's enough. Let's just shut this up again. Taps a whale, it's quite nice, all the taps in here are whale. All of them, both of them. Thetford oven as well, that's been brilliant. I absolutely love that. In fact, all of the appliances I fitted I'm very, very happy with. Moving into the back, U-shaped lounge, and what happens is that cushion in the centre pulls out, this side bed pulls across with the cushion, and the one behind drops down, and it creates a huge bed. It's 2 meters in length. I'm just over 6 foot, so that's perfect for me. The other side, my missus is like 5 foot, so the other side is a foot smaller. The pull-out is the full 2 meters, but that she doesn't need that bit at the bottom there, so it made more sense to be able to move the kitchen out and make the kitchen slightly larger and still give us some room at the far end to get dressed in. Bed's about 1.8 meters wide. This is another thing I haven't changed yet. I couldn't decide whether we wanted a shelf going round, so again I just made an MDF one to start with. We love it. It's so useful just to have somewhere to chuck your phones, you know, put a cup of tea. So I'm going to have those made as well to match all of the doors and drawers. Down here, can't really see a lot down here. Yeah, you can see a little bit. That drawer front there, that flips forward, and that's got the all the gas taps behind it. You can see the vent there, that's for the Truma. I've got the Truma Combi 4E in here. Again, superb piece of kit. And the white panel there, that is my carbon monoxide alarm that got knocked off while we were moving. And believe me, that will be back on before this van is used again. It just needs clipping back on. Moving over here, anyone who's watched the videos before will know I've got a PC running in the van. Well, I do 99% of the time, I don't at this minute. That's the monitor for it. It's on a big bracket, which means I can flick it wherever I want it, and if I've got the table up I can have it sort of over the table and use it like a desktop computer, which is quite useful. Over here I've got a few little control panels. I've got the NASA BM1 Compact, showing that that's about 90% at the moment. That's not bad. It hasn't been on hookup or anything. I haven't used the van very often. I went out a little bit this morning, which is why it's showing 13 volt, but it seems to be holding its charge fairly well. Besides that is just a normal switch. That's to do the night lights. Hopefully these will show up. Yeah, you can see them there. There's a couple going across there. They're just little blue LEDs, and they're just useful. You know, if someone's got to get off at a toilet at night or something, it just stops all of the huge glare of lights on, just enough to see. It's also nice, a little background light for the dog. Below that we've got the Truma control panel. Again, it's absolutely fantastic. It's got a turbo function on it. You can make the water and the heating and everything work so much faster, which is lovely. Underneath, got the the speakers, one of those either side, and just a couple of lights. At the back, light switch with a power point. The power point is just a normal 12 volt car thing, CBE, with and I just normally plug a USB port into those, and beside it just a cup holder. Same on the other side. Getting a couple of lights and a speaker. Now if you're lying in bed, it's total overkill, but the telly can be moved across to the centre, and then you've got the speaker either side, and you kind of get like a surround sound in here, which is kind of nice actually if you want to watch telly, good film or something, if there's ever one on. Moving up the top, this cupboard here has obviously got the vent in the middle. That's never been fitted either, that is here now. This is the cupboard that holds the PC. Now the PC's been taken out at the moment because I've just upgraded it. Well, I say I'm upgrading it, I've ended up building a complete new one. The new one's far more powerful, and I can now edit photography and stuff in here. Above it, just a normal car radio, just, you know. Then cupboards all the way round until you get to here. The reason I didn't go any further was because I couldn't decide how I wanted to do it. I have now decided exactly what I'm doing with the units going across now. None of that will be visible, all of it will be covered. And I've decided what I want to do with the back of that door. So I can get that all sorted. Now you might notice I've got little bubbles in the vinyl. Again, it's because I fitted it too fast. Places like the ceiling, it's absolutely perfect. The front wall is absolutely perfect. But I kind of rushed it around here a bit. I know how to get that out. I'm an ex-kitchen fitter and I know a trick with an iron, and, you know, I can get that sorted, and that's going to be one of my first jobs. Probably do it at the same time as I do fit the work surfaces and the new side panels. Not side panels, the shelves across the sides. Another thing on the back here is when we got the cushions done, I just got, you know, the two bits that side, the middle bit, and the two bits this side. I didn't bother with one across the back. I'm going to get one made up for across the back as well. These are all memory foam, by the way. These are lovely as well. Yeah, I think it's more for aesthetics, but it's also, if you're crashed out with your feet up, it's, you know, obviously it's not very neat, nice just leaning against the window blinds. Is there anything else? Not really. That's about it. It just needs some tidying up and some redoing of a few things. Here's something I want to do. The door. The door, I want to make it catch halfway, and at the same time I want to sort of re-clean into everything in there and then fit the aluminium profile over the edge. And I've bought a little bracket now, this thing. Now what this does is it just sits in like that, except it would be the other side of the bracket, and it clips in and stops the door going too far. It's a brilliant little thing, I'm very pleased with that. Anything else? No, I think that's about it for now. Yeah, I'll try and update the site a bit more now on the van again, and yeah, cheers, bye.